about to break down the best coverage you are not using in Madden 24 and how you can use this defense to lock up a lot of the meta offenses you see online, especially the bunch formations, namely bunch strong offset out of the Jets playbook that has been terrorizing Madden players for months. Let's get into it now. YouTube, what is up? It is your boy Duke, back here from sportsgamers.com, and we got a banger for you guys today. I'm going to break down probably my favorite coverage overall, how you can utilize it from one of my favorite defenses, the nickel over, and really how you can use it to lock up the entire gun bunch strong offset offense that's out of the Jets playbook. Now, this offense has been giving a lot of players trouble for months now as it's become more meta, and this is because this formation has some of the easiest but yet most effective plays to use, where you have one of the best RPOs, you have the best double corner play in the game with corner strike, and then you have the plays like Durham and Dagger that will attack you in the seams and over the middle. And finally, you have Flood, which has an extremely deep corner route to the tight end that can be really tough to stop. So what can we do against this? Well, most default, just base coverages, stock coverages you see, they're not going to work. You have to run a very unique style of coverage to defend these types of offenses. And I'm going to show you guys how you can do it out of the nickel over. You guys know I love running the nickel over. And I'm going to show you guys my coaching adjustments and then get into these setups. So you're going to want to use the auto flip on with this, base alignment. I have match off, you don't want match on. And generally speaking, I like to put my hooks to like 10 and leave the other zone drops to default. I just like hooks at 10 because that will get in the perfect area that people try to abuse, like the running back streaks out of the backfield and like kind of like the in route on Flood. That's pretty much perfect. So just auto flip on base alignment. Now, the most important thing here is you use the strong safety linebacker swap package. You want to do this because it will give you different adjustments. You can put your secondary players in, namely your safeties. That's really important in defending this type of offense. Now, what I'd recommend you guys doing is before you turn the package on, and you turn the package on by flicking the right analog stick until you see the strong safety linebacker swap, you want to sub in your front 7 players. Well, really your linebackers and your D-line and your strong safety. Sub them out and then back in so that when you use the package, the actual players you want in the game stay in the game. So we're going to pick the play cover 4 quarters. I'm going to show you guys how this will beat everything. So we're not actually going to run cover 4 quarters. I just picked this play because it's the easiest play to adjust from. So I want to start with the RPO. This RPO is really tough, and I would say it's probably the best just regular non-read RPO in the game. So the base thing we're going to do here is I'm always going to, as soon as I break the huddle, I want to shift my defensive line away from the running back side. So if the running back's on the right, I'll shift them left. Then I want to show blitz. This is just going to bring my DBs up, the safeties, and press that outside corner. This outside corner is going to be pressed, but base aligned. The safeties are going to be up in the box. This cuts off like all the quick seam passes and then allows you to play a very unique coverage, which I'm about to show you, that will stop everything. This is going to stop the bubble screen, the RPO. It's going to stop the double corner plays, and it's also going to stop the plays like Durham and Dagger that try to attack the seams in the middle of the field. Now, I want to let you guys know I do free Madden 24 videos on a daily basis on my channel. I do gameplays against high-level opponents. I do tips. So if you want to get better at the game, you like watching high-level Madden, make sure you subscribe to the channel, drop me a like, comment on the video, and if you want to take your Madden game to the next level, be sure to check out sportsgamers.com. It's where I post all my premium tips, ebooks, game plans. I do coaching on there. Link is pinned in the comments and the description, and coupon code Duke will get you 10% off your order. Now, for what we're going to do here, I always want to control the linebacker that's in the hook zone. So depending if there are bunches on the left or the right, it will depend which linebacker's in the hook zone, but I always want to control him and stand over the D tackle so that I can shoot into the backfield if they do happen to run the RPO. Now, the next thing I do, I shade my coverage down or underneath. This is just going to give you hard flats by the purples. But again, I'm not actually going to run cover 4. I actually want to run a rolled coverage to the bunch side. So what I'm going to end up doing here is putting the outside corner on the bunch side into a cloud flat, the safety on the bunch side into an outside third to the sideline. So like here, that'd be outside third to the right, which you guys can see is to the left on the right analog stick. This is why we needed this package, because the outside third to the right by the safety is extremely good in stopping double corners. And then I'm going to roll the safety opposite the bunch back to the middle of the field by putting him in the middle third. The final adjustment I'm going to do is to put the nickel corner in a vertical hook. This is going to be very crucial in stopping like the running back out of the backfield, or if they try to run a play like dagger that has the tight end coming back over the middle field. This is huge. You just kind of want to stand over here with your user, and you can pass commit if you want. You don't have to. That's up to you. But you're going to notice that, let's just first start with the RPO. If they do run the RPO and just try to throw that bubble, it won't let me throw the bubble, so let me do that again. That corner that's in the flat is just going to be waiting there. He's just going to wait there. He's not really going to get blocked because he's in a cloud flat, and we're going to be able to blow that up. Now, I just want you guys to note, I already adjusted this defense like in 2 to 3 seconds to this coverage. It's very easy to do once you get the quick adjustments down. So just get into practice mode and practice this. But look, the DB is sitting right there waiting for that bubble screen. You cannot throw it. Now, if they hand the ball off, the beauty of this is you can literally just be right there waiting. And it's like, you just are going to hit them in the backfield, basically. So watch. So if they do try to hand the ball off, I'm just going to shoot in. And, if you have a secure tackler, even if they have an X-Factor running back, they can't really do anything. So you guys can see the RPO is completely locked up. Now let's look at double corners. Double corners is probably the hardest concept to stop in this game, especially when someone's doing it from corner strike out of the bunch strong offset. Because corner strike has the best corner route to do double corners with that quick corner. So most people that run corner strike are basically just going to do streak to the tight end, then probably have a corner route at the deep corner to the slot, the quick corner to the outside receiver. A lot of people will either block the running back and then, a lot of times they'll drag that outside receiver so they have someone going over the middle. Now again, all you're going to do, same thing, same setup against everything. You shift your D-line opposite the running back, which allows you to blow up the run in the backfield. So here we're going to shift them to the left because the running back's on the right. Okay? Now I will tell you guys, there's a way to blitz out of this look too. We can blitz out of this defense against this offensive formation and out of this coverage even. If you want that set up, that's on sportsgamers.com. VIP members, check it out. So again, we just shift the line, we show blitz. Once we show blitz, again, we're just using this guy standing over the D tackle, very important. And the rest of our coverage adjustments we do with quick adjustments. So first thing, again, shade your coverage underneath. That's triangle wide, down on the right stick. That's easy. Next thing I normally do is just put that outside corner on the bunch out in a cloud flat. Quick adjustments again. Get these down. I promise you guys it's worth it. Triangle, triangle, or YY. Then his icon. Then this just down on the left stick. For the safety on the bunch side, we put him an outside third to the sideline. That's again triangle, triangle, or YY. His icon, which in this case is L1, and an outside third to the right. In this case, it's to the left on the right stick. Finally, the other safety, again, triangle, triangle, YY, his icon. Middle third's up on the left stick. And for the nickel corner, a vert hook is down on the left stick. Again, if you just get in practice mode, do this until it gets to muscle memory, you can get this whole defense set up in like 2 to 3 seconds tops. So guys, against double corner, your job is really just watch the middle of the field. And in general, your user assignment against a pass out of this formation is the middle of the field. Specifically on double corner, you're really just going to want to bait the running back if he goes out of the backfield on like that out route. But really, you're just waiting for the one receiver to come over the middle of the field on the drag. Because, that's literally the only thing that could get open. As you guys can see here, both of the corner routes are completely bagged. Let me explain how this works. So, just looking at the replay, you'll see there's just literally nothing open. All right, we just take the running back for a split second until he runs into our flat zone, and then we guard the receiver on the drag. But what happens here is, the tight end, he's taken away immediately by the hook curl. Then he runs into the safety in the middle third. The cloud flat, especially I would recommend having tall outside corners. It's very, very good. Like Carmichael, Cam. These dudes in cloud flats are so glitchy. But, this quick corner, it gets under deep zones. But what stops it is just a stock cloud flat. A stock cloud flat, you cannot throw it over the top of because that's a quick corner. Now, the deeper corner, it will obviously get over the top of the cloud flat. However, it won't beat an outside third by the safety. It will run right into it. So you can't throw any of the corners. And then, the streak is covered by that middle third safety, which, again, that's why we rotate our coverage to the bunch side, right? So you guys can see there's literally nothing open here. You cannot throw anything. So double corners is completely boxed. Now, what if they try to run Durham or Dagger? Those are the two plays that are really the backbreakers because, a lot of people set up for the RPO or the double corners, but then they can't stop Durham or Dagger. And Durham and Dagger, they're very similar concepts. So again, same defensive setup. All I'm going to do, shift my D-line away from the running back. Then I show blitz, shade underneath, cloud flat the corner on the bunch side, cloud flat him. Outside third, the safety on the bunch side to the sideline. Middle third, the opposite safety. And then put the nickel in a hook curl. And I know that looks crazy. That's not what it looks like at all. This is how it looks. And I just stand over the D tackle. That's because if they run the ball, I can shoot the gap. If they pass, I'm just guarding the middle of the field. So let's look at Durham. Specifically, most people do a drag, post, and then the running back wheel out of the backfield. So with this, what you're basically doing is baiting the drag and the post. Again, your responsibility is the middle of the field here. So basically, I'm going to act like I'm guarding the drag, and then I'm just going to hop right back to the post. And once again, you guys can see there's nothing open. This one coverage I'm showing you guys literally stops every concept people try from this formation. Now, Dagger is very, very similar. I'll show you guys how to guard that. So Dagger, the only difference is really you have a deep crosser, or the biggest difference is you have a deep crosser instead of like the post, and then you don't normally you don't have the running back going out of the backfield. But again, shifty line away from running back, show blitz, shade coverage underneath, cloud flat the bunch outside corner, deep third the safety on the bunch side to the sideline, middle third the opposite safety, hook curl the nickel back, stand over the D tackle with your user. Again, you can do that in your sleep once you get it down. Just stay again. You want to make sure you stay on your user over the D tackle while you do your quick adjustments so they can't quick snap you out of position. Now here, really all I'm going to do is basically bait the drag and then go guard the crossing route. The crossing route is the only route that really get open here. As you guys can see, everything else is completely guarded. The hook curl, because I zone dropped it to 10, is really just waiting for that tight end to come back over the middle of the field. I take, the drag for a split second, but he's eventually going to run into this flat. And then I guard the crossing route, and once again, nothing's open, and they end up getting sacked. Last play, flood. Flood has the one route in this formation that you kind of got to worry about that is really, really hard to stop because nothing really guards it like extremely well, I would say, and that's the deep corner to the tight end. The reason why nothing really guards this that well is you can't really zone drop against it because it gets over the top of like literally everything. And if a street concept, it will beat deep zones on the sideline. So if you do see flood, you just gotta discard it yourself, point blank period. If I see flood, same defense, I'm simply just gonna guard it myself. I know flood is the one play where it will get open. So if I do see flood, we are going to run to the tight end. Now it's very easy to know if it's flood just looking at the routes right after the ball snaps. So let me just snap the ball here. We're in flood, and I see the tight end and then the outside receiver in the bunch going basically vertically deep. And then I also see the slot in the bunch going to the flat. That's this is literally the only play like this where the receivers release in this fashion at the bunch out of this formation. So as soon as I see the tight end outside bunch receiver going deep, the slot going to the flat, literally I know that is flood. I'll just run and guard the tight end, and then nothing else is really getting open. The thing is if they have forever, that dig can come back over the middle of the field. Sure, I'm not worried about that because at the end of the day, if they keep doing that, I'll just man him up, or hook zone this guy right here that's in the flat. If they just keep abusing it, we can either man him up with the corner, or we can just put the linebacker that's in a hard flat in a hook curl at 10 yards and he'll stop that. But we normally don't need to do that because, they won't really be able to normally get enough time for that to even pop me. It's mostly just making sure they can't throw that corner route. That's really what I'm worried about. So, hope you guys enjoyed this. Like I said, this coverage locks down these bunch offenses, especially this one out of the Jets that is so annoying, very, very well. but I really do apply these coverage concepts against really any sort of bunch offense out of the cover 4 quarters. Like I said, you also can blitz from this look if you want to learn that. Check out my full scheme on sportsgamers.com. Again, VIP members get access to everything. Best place to learn how to play Madden. Until next time, it's your boy Duke, and I'm out of here.